working. Welcome back.
Welcome back. Hey, we got Pete here.
Pete's
Hello.
here.
Thanks.
Pete, welcome to the show. Tell us a bit about yourself.
Pete, where are you from?
I'm from Ireland originally.
You
Yeah,
li-
and I've been here for been in Whistler for a couple of years.
Nice.
Just
You decided to come
Hanging
on
out.
and talk some smack.
hopefully
Nice.
Yeah.
we've got a great list.
We made a list for the first time.
Yeah, yeah.
First time ever. We've got topics today.
Yeah. We don't have to go in order, though. We could just do whatever.
Yeah. Oh, we don't even have to use any of those.
Nope.
As a matter of
I'm going
fact,
to try and read one of
they
them
all
that
look
you guys...
stupid now.
I'm left-handed too, so and it's my handwriting's pretty terrible.
See, I don't know. I don't know what this...
What?
I don't know what this says. It says, man falls into
Art installation called Descent into Limbo. I just saw that one.
Yeah.
There's basically an art installation, and it's just
This is
like
the
it
news
looks like a
story.
black hole on the ground.
Right.
Like, like one of those
Right.
cartoon holes
Okay.
that like
3D. They
the
draw.
Wile E. Coyote would throw down.
Yeah.
And it was actually a hole, and the guy fell into it, and it was called Descent into Limbo.
Oh, man.
So that's
It's
a
pretty
bummer.
artistic right there.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
when you,
What
when
does
you
limbo
fall-
mean, though? Because he's fucked up and he's in limbo?
Well, limbo. I don't know much about
I
limbo.
know limbo means like you're kind of like in limbo.
I don't think you know what it means.
I do. It means like you're in limbo. I think it's like...
You're,
Say
bet-
the
you're
word.
I know.
well,
I'm
yeah,
just
no,
joking.
you're
I think it means like you're kind of like unsure. You're in the middle, right?
you're between two places. Yeah,
Yeah.
You're not quite.
Like you're
Yeah.
like you fall in a hole, you almost die, you almost live. You're kind of in limbo.
Yeah. Do you remember the Inception?
Mm.
Like limbo.
I've never seen it.
Cool. Okay. Well,
One of those
Pete-
guys gets stuck in limbo.
Yeah, there's limbo. It's
Between
basically
space time continuum or something, right? Like between like
it's basically just the worst imaginable place to be in.
Right.
There's nothing going on, and there's no way out, and there's no one around.
right, like
Yeah.
in between like what are those things called? I can't think of the name right now. Fuck.
I don't know.
Different. Remember the name of this right now.
Do you want to give us a
Man.
hint? I'll see if I can help you.
Yeah, no, yeah, sure. Like when you're in a different zone, like this is brutal, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
I'm
know.
sorry, man. I'm gonna let you die on that one.
Sure, it's
Yeah,
fine.
okay.
Yeah, people die.
Yeah.
Or
totally
just
fine.
they descend into limbo,
They
Yeah, I
just
which
descend
was
into
kind
limbo.
of that was actually a pretty good example of limbo, right? You
Where
were
you
kind
were
of
there.
yeah,
I was a
yeah,
bit trapped.
yeah. That's
Yeah.
like
Yeah, because I was thinking of the word in different dimension.
oh
Yeah.
I
different
kept thinking
dimensions.
dementia. And I was like, no.
Dimension.
Not yet.
Uh,
Yeah.
We were. I was talking with my girlfriend today about. I more and more every day I believe in alternate universes
Yeah. Cool.
and realities, and I think that in my universe, Friends was canceled after one season. I'm sure of it.
Well, 'cause
Like it was
you-
bad.
Yeah.
And then it was canceled, and it never went on a run.
And then like another less sophisticated dimension let it go.
Yeah. And that's the and there was one other thing that happened 2 days ago where I thought, you remember Kirk Cameron? Remember that actor?
Yeah.
I was 100% convinced that guy died of AIDS. 100%.
Right.
And turns
He
out
didn't.
no, and he's like a super evangelist, like preacher now.
Really?
But I was convinced. I had to like Google it, and so I just a few things that are just not lining up for me.
did you dream it?
You
think you're like-
well, it is one of those things, man.
Mm.
You maybe you dreamed or something. Yeah. Just never, and it never hit your conscious until you were like,
Yeah. But you ever have those where it's like something from
you're like
your
pretty
youth
sure
where
of
you're
something,
like,
and you're like, nope.
you're sure your entire life that something was one way,
Mhm.
and then someone says no, man, and like how does that even?
Is that the Bernstein Bear effect?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. The
right.
Bernstein Bears.
Yeah. There's something else like
Do you know
that
that
too.
one?
I watched a documentary recently. And they're talking
Oh.
about how you remember memories and things like significant moments in your life,
Yeah.
and how we can remember it is actually sometimes completely different to how it
Yeah.
happened. And
Yeah.
they talk about like the significance of the story, right? And that's
Yeah.
and that's what adds the value to it, right?
Right.
And they it's pretty crazy though, because
Yeah.
there's a lot of stuff that's happened to us that holds, and that could have been like a pretty life changing moment, but
Yeah.
it might not even have happened like that, right?
Oh,
It
yeah.
could mean so.
Like Friends, or I mean the Bernstein Bears is just a different spelling.
Yeah.
So growing up, I am one of the people that thought it was spelled
A certain way.
Berenstein, like S-T-E.
I don't know what the
E-N.
spellings were. I just know there's a theory that people have to spell differently.
And then apparently, I've been told, and everybody confirms it, that it's always been spelled Berenstein.
Oh.
And for some reason, my whole life, and I asked my mom, and she said, no, it's the Berenstain Bears. I'm like, no, it's Berenstein.
That's parents who can't read, who spread that
I
along
don't
to their
know.
kids. When that book first came out,
Yeah.
parents who couldn't read
Yeah.
properly called it Berenstain,
And then they passed it on.
and they passed it on to their kids, and that's a generational thing. That's because
Yeah.
that's all I.
No,
it's
but
probably
there's-
not right, but
there's-
that's what I think was
There's
happening.
like, it's like almost a half split divide of people like online that believe it's Berenstein or Berenstein.
Sure, but it's because half people can't read.
Yeah. Okay. Well, solid theory.
do you think it's like 1 in 2 people that can't read in the world, right?
And they're influential, man. Sometimes
Really?
the dumbest
Yeah.
people
I
make the
don't know.
biggest voice. Yeah.
Well, that is also true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, the loudest
It's
one. in the room.
Berenstain. No, it's
Yeah.
not. But if you yell about it enough, it probably will be. Yeah.
Well.
Well, he
So-
he fell into limbo.
Yeah.
That guy's fucked.
Yeah. Did he get out?
Oh yeah. That's the part about the headlines is I don't like stupid ones like that. There's no point in reading the actual article.
No.
Because it'll never be as good as because every time you read one of the actual attached articles to these stupid headlines, they're always just terrible.
Yeah. Where do you think? I think these headlines you're reading from the U.S. correct?
Yeah, they're all over.
Probably.
Yeah.
What if you had to guess? Because you probably don't remember what state this headline is from.
Yeah.
Man breaks into home to lick remote control. If you had to guess where
I don't know.
within the country, Canada or U.S., I don't know where that story was from.
I don't know. That's either like North Saskatchewan or Florida.
Yeah, I was
Right.
gonna
It's
say
probably
that.
drug related.
Missouri.
Yeah.
Well, that sounds like man. That just sounds like maybe there was kids, not men.
Right. Should say boy breaks in.
Maybe he just broke into the house and happened. Like maybe he did other stuff. Maybe like he was
Oh,
actually
that
in
was
there
the only thing.
breaking or like
Maybe the-
stealing stuff, right? And then he on his way out, he's like, "Screw you guys," and licked the remote. But this
Yeah.
is all we're getting right
It's
now.
like
is
the remember the bandits in Home Alone where they just put the tap or the cloth in the sink and
Yeah.
overflow.
Yeah.
Or
This
the
could
wet- the
be-
wet bandits.
this could be-
the wet bandits.
These guys could just be the
remote lickers.
remote lickers.
Yeah.
They sound like a band though. You know. Hey.
Yeah.
Sounds
Or
like
it's
a faraway lick.
The ticklers. What were the tickling ones from the Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels? You're always going around tickling people's feet. Remember
I
that?
don't know.
You don't remember that one? He's-
I don't remember that. That's a good
Oh.
movie though. I don't
Yeah.
see that like.
He's got a new one. Right, Guy
Really?
Ritchie's got a new one. Yeah, it's
Oh.
with like Hugh Laurie or whatever his name is. I can't remember.
Hugh Jackman.
Hugh Grant.
Hugh Grant. Okay.
Matthew McConaughey.
Right. Really?
Should be good. Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. I like his
McConaughey's good.
movies, but it's hard to stay relevant for a long period of time.
Yeah. Pete and I went and saw Joker.
Yeah, I just saw it 2 days ago.
What'd you think?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
good.
it was good. It was really good. It's good to watch a movie that doesn't have a happy ending once in a while.
Mm.
So you don't
I
like.
thought it was a great ending. I
Yeah.
thought it was a very lovely ending.
Well, I didn't say it was a bad
I'm
ending.
just joking.
Just not a happy one.
Right. I didn't. Sorry. Yeah. Go ahead.
Well, it just keeps like it just keeps compounding all the bad
Mhm.
stuff. Like, and you see like, yeah, there's no redemption whatsoever.
It's a downward story, man. It's hard to.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. I didn't know. I knew this. I didn't know they were gonna. I didn't think they would show the end where he killed Bruce Wayne's parents.
Well, he didn't.
Did he shoot them?
No. That was just that
So-
was another guy that was hard in his luck.
Yeah,
that followed
yeah.
him into an alley.
right.
So
So it's
there's
never the Joker.
there's always been, for what I've been told, there's
Did
always
the Joker
been
run around the corner and get like blamed for it or something.
no, because well, there's always been that hatred of the Joker from Batman, right? Because he was always involved with killing his parents, right? I don't think there was actually like a real true story, because people said yes earlier, like that maybe the Joker shot his parents, but I don't think he.
Well, he
did.
started the riot that led
Exactly.
to the shooting of his
Totally.
parents.
Yeah,
Right,
yeah.
smart.
Which-
So that's which then makes Bruce like, damn you, and
Yeah.
gets
Yeah.
super mad, and then becomes
Yeah.
Batman.
Well, he wants to blow it all up, right? Because of Thomas Wayne. What a piece of shit he is.
Because he fucked his family over.
Yeah. Well, apparently, we don't know. I don't know any of the truth. That part about them being brothers obviously can't be true.
No, I think it's they
The
weren't
Joker
brothers.
and Batman
What?
aren't brothers.
Because they talk.
no.
Oh, we got to be careful of spoilers here too, right? I think if there's anybody watching, we don't want to say too much.
We haven't
but-
said anything.
Oh. Do we have to be careful about spoilers?
Well, I just we'll maybe give them a heads up, but we can keep talking about it.
We
but
talked
if you're all
about
listening,
we gave away the ending right out of the gate. right out of the gate, we're like, "Hey, want to talk about a movie? Sure." Boom, there's the ending.
There's the ending,
That was
yeah.
my fault.
Okay. Well,
Whatever.
well, they know now.
We can go back and be like, spoiler alert over top. Or just
I wonder if they're going to make more because they're apparently still going to make a Joker standalone film with what's his face, Jared Leto. That's
They
still
are?
on the books.
Yeah, he was pissed, wasn't he? He was really
Oh, yeah.
mad that this new Joker. Yeah,
I
yeah.
would be too. It's
Yeah.
like the shittiest.
We're gonna make a movie about
Joker
who?
ever.
With who? Not me. Oh, and it's supposed to be me. Cool. I'd
Yeah,
be a
they
little bit
Just
upset.
literally went ahead with another movie, and then they're gonna make another Joker movie with an entirely different character.
And now that guy's got to
story.
live up to what
Well, he
Joaquin
can't.
did.
Yeah, he already can't. Like that first iteration was so terrible.
Yeah.
You know what they're gonna do? They're gonna
The
bounce that
mad
guy and
addict
put
guy.
Joaquin in that next movie.
Oh,
It's gonna be a nightmare. But Joaquin's gonna probably.
yeah, I don't need to. I mean, I liked the Joker movie, but I don't need to watch another superhero movie
No,
forever.
I don't know.
The
Don't-
Avengers went on long enough, right? I think it was
Oh,
like, yeah.
How many Avengers are there? Like 10 of them?
I don't know.
Um,
Everybody's like, "Oh man, Endgame's so good." I watched it. I'm like, "What?"
Sorry.
You reading
I just
something?
read another. Sorry, I'm listening. That was just out of control. That's not even true.
What?
Woman gives birth, fights off bees, and starts wildfire
Yeah,
Yeah.
man. Southern California.
all in
Yeah.
one day.
Yeah, I mean, but you can start a wildfire.
I think
It's like-
so. Hang on, she
like
gives
that,
birth,
yeah.
right, and then the bees start attacking her, and maybe she gets like a
What?
flame or something like that, and she's throwing it around, and then like, oh shit, and there it goes.
She had a flamethrower.
She's got a WD-40 and a lighter. She's
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
"Shh,"
yeah.
And
Next thing you know, the hospital's on fire, and
yeah, you
you
burned this
know.
mother.
But hey,
burned
no
this
more
barn to the
bees, which
ground.
is great.
Anyway,
Well, yeah. I mean,
That's
I don't know, man.
All right, I'll stop
To
reading
have
those
to. I
things.
mean, that's a big day for a lady.
yeah.
that can't. That's not true. Like that's news that like.
Well, here's what I'm thinking. Okay, here's what I think happened. Okay, she's a single mom. Obviously, because
Yeah.
you didn't say woman gives birth, man fights off bees.
Yeah, that starts wildfire. Yeah.
And so she's it takes too long. It gets to a congested city for the ambulance to come get her. So she's driving herself to the hospital.
Right. Okay.
She gets partway there. She's like, "Oh fuck, I'm gonna have this baby." Pulls over a side of the road. Big mistake. Wasp nest.
In the
Yeah. Mud like bees in the ground.
bees in the ground, bees in the back.
So she gives birth, and then the bees come.
Yeah. Oh my God, this is painting a terrible picture.
Yeah.
And then she goes to the back,
keep
gets her
going.
flamethrower.
And you know what? And at first she didn't want to fight the bees because she was told the bees are the most important living animal on the planet right now. Have you heard that?
Yeah.
So she was like, "No, maybe just leave me alone for a bit or whatever." And
Leave me alone for a bit or whatever.
and then yeah, she was like, "Okay, enough with this shit." She wants to fight the bees. She has a flamethrower in the back,
Yeah.
one of those Tesla ones or whatever.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she just hammers them and starts a major wildfire. Kid lived.
You imagine
Mom died from
Oh.
bee stings.
the mom,
I-
mom doesn't die.
That's
No, I don't know. I'm making
well,
all
that's what I'm
this
saying.
up.
You know, it doesn't say major wildfire either. She could have just did a small one. You know, like it could have been like
Maybe
a bush.
she started it to stay warm.
Sure.
Maybe the wildfire was just kind of wild. It was like kind of a
Yeah, I thought
wildfire.
it was kind of.
It was like a
Yeah,
wildfire.
that's a
Starts the
wildfire.
wildfire.
It's not very
Yeah,
big,
yeah.
but it's kind of
Yeah.
wild. Yeah, maybe that's
Yeah.
why.
She started it to get rid of the bees.
Maybe she tried to burn.
In the wild.
I know what happened.
Oh.
I know what happened.
Okay, what's
No,
your take?
the mom's at home, right?
oh,
But she lives maybe in a remote area. Let's say she has the baby, and then but like for some reason there's also a wasp nest.
She's a
that's,
beekeeper.
Yeah,
God,
but-
she is.
Bee farm.
yeah, bee farm. Anyway, I don't know what happens, man. It sounds like a fucking crazy story. All I can say is that there's no way that is true.
I like to think these are just like, 3 individual events years apart, and they had nothing else to talk about. So this is the 3 most important things that came up in the interview with her.
Yeah.
It's like,
maybe.
oh yeah, I'm my kid, and then a couple of years later,
That's
I
like
got attacked by some bees. But hey,
they're trying
that-
to sum up her whole life.
exactly. Yeah,
So it
You know.
starts with me giving birth.
yeah. That was a pretty big
I
moment,
could see
obviously.
her trying to burn off a bee's nest in a tree with like a WD-40 or something like that, right?
Mm.
And
Yeah.
it can't, or just some kind of flame,
Yeah.
right?
Okay.
So I could see that, or she's trying to bat the thing down with. She needs a burning branch. She's going to knock that thing off, and she can get rid of the bees. Probably some.
Mm-hmm.
But maybe she was camping with her husband or something, just camping, and didn't know she's about to have a baby in a day or so.
Right. I don't know, man.
And then she
Just
burns-
like a pre-due date camp trip,
Have you
Mhm.
had to take down a bee's nest before? like in
I've done like in front of my house. Yeah, like a
Yeah.
once you get that spray, Raid.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
like gun in there and then run.
Levitt too.
Hey, Levitt, come on in, buddy. Yeah, we should get another fourth chair here.
Yeah, we should.
What do you got for food?
What's that?
Watch me eat my dinner.
Yeah.
What do you got for food?
You can comment on dinner.
You got topics on
Yeah,
the
yeah, it's a couple of good boys. Sorry about the bad handwriting.
You know what's weirder that when you walk in and there's three guys sitting in the kitchen talking, you're like, what the fuck?
That's never happened in my house.
Do you need to get somewhere?
Kind of load up first.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah, that lady doesn't. I think she fights with the bees.
Yeah.
With because the baby is inside the house still.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't. We're never gonna find out where the end of that story went. So
No.
we'll just leave it there, and we'll save some of those other crazy ones for later.
Yeah. Well, not the
Yeah.
fridge. I can see they're easy to see with the fridge open.
Yeah. Hey man, did you vote today?
I certainly did.
Yeah.
Oh.
I voted.
Voted? Oh, cool.
Did you vote, Pete?
Yeah.
I can't.
Man, that's
Not
that's
yet.
luxury, huh?
Yeah.
Um,
Lucky guy.
Yeah.
I just wanted to fit in with everybody else, right?
That's
you know,
true.
You just go and try.
I
to
couldn't
fake
put on
it,
my
sir.
Instagram. I voted, so it's like,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
you know.
What'd you do? Go to Pemberton? Go to North Arm Farm? Take a
What
few
would you have
photos?
voted for though if you could vote? No. Yeah. Drag him into that rat's nest.
No.
Yeah, we're not going there.
Nope.
If you got to use the sink or whatever, man,
Good.
do what you got to do. Or just park it with us, man. And start have a seat. Okay, so this show's dead officially.
Hey,
I'm just joking.
whatever, dude.
I'm just joking.
We're just getting warmed up.
You guys doing sober October?
No, but you are.
No.
I
No.
You are doing it.
It started in September.
Oh yeah.
It doesn't count.
I don't.
I don't care.
I care.
I remember when I told you earlier in the summer, I was like, I'm going to quit on September 15th.
Right.
And you're like, that's stupid.
Well, I just said I just
You're
said
like, picking a date's stupid.
right. I think it is like try to pick a day. We're gonna do this again, but yeah. Pete, have you done it before? Have you done sober
No.
October?
No.
You
No.
gonna?
Maybe next
You
year.
start now. The last little
Hey,
bit.
man.
No, it's
Have you ever taken time off of booze?
yeah, like that, but not like a
I'm
full
not
month.
suggesting you're
You
not
know,
alcoholic or anything, but yeah.
you know?
I'm
I,
definitely not one of those people that think people should do it. Like, I don't care. I don't care.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, I
Yeah.
guess.
Whatever. What did they end up deciding on those other guys that do sober October?
Oh, wait, Joe Rogan, and those guys?
Yeah.
I have no idea. It's too confusing.
Yeah.
They have to do like 10 things and don't have to do them that well.
Yeah, they've gone so far off track.
Yeah, but I think
all you
they're-
got to do is not drink.
I think they're tracking themselves
Oh yeah.
on those watches or whatever.
Okay.
But
Oh,
they've,
those secret ones.
they've got watches
yeah, I think so.
It's
that
all like,
tracks.
keeps everything in. I don't know. I tried to use one of those watches for like a week and I hated it. One of those
Right.
watches
Oh.
Just
that
'cause it kinda-
tracks all
What's
your
it called? A
stuff.
swoop?
No, it's just one of the stupid Fitbits or whatever.
Oh. Do you think those watches are like speaking you talking to it, right?
Yeah.
Speaking of talking into stuff, who was I with? And I got an Instagram. I think I texted you. I was talking about a trip or something with somebody yesterday, and my Instagram showed up today.
Sherwin-Williams paint.
Yeah, Sherwin-Williams paint. So we were talking about paint. I don't know why I thought trip, but we were talking about something. I never talked about Sherwin-Williams paint since I don't know, like 85 probably or something like that. And and we talked about Sherwin-Williams paint, and I got home and there was a Sherwin-Williams paint ad on my Instagram.
Yeah.
Just talked about it.
Yeah, I just talked about it. I mean,
Well-
it's all pretty obvious. We all know what's happened, but it just sucks when you see it that clearly at a point.
It's funny, like I just watched that documentary. I can't remember what it's called now. The one just about the Cambridge Analytics.
Mm.
I don't know. I haven't watched it.
Anyway, but they talk about like how people think that they're recording, but it's like more than likely something along the lines has happened.
Yep.
That like they're not actually recording you. Can't be.
No.
Right?
Can you keep testing talking?
Yeah. Can you hear me? No, am I not in there?
It's just not going. It's really flat.
Can turn me up.
Everything looks in order though. Whatever. Just run with
Cool.
it. Sorry.
Wonder if that camera's still going.
Oh, I don't know. We can go check.
Oh, well, I mean, if they are, they're not getting really any good information off of me. But it did make me think about like I don't like putting in any information into anything. Like when people ask for information, like
Yeah, me neither.
well, like when you're buying something at a store and they're like, oh, do you have your thing? No, can we get your phone number? I'm like, what do you
Right.
need my phone number for me to buy groceries?
What's that Seinfeld thing where he goes, "Why does Radio Shack need your name when you buy batteries?"
Yeah.
Back in the day.
Yeah, that's the same thing. Like
Yeah.
they need to know like where you live. What? Why? Because they're all just everybody's collecting as much information as they can, and then they sell the information,
Yeah, that's exactly how it goes.
right? And so that whole documentary is just about how that's the most bankable thing right now is people's data.
If you could get a kickback from them selling your information, like say you got like for every time, I don't fucking know how to work, but if your data got sold to a company,
yeah,
and then they had to give you royalties to be able to use your data to advertise to you in case you bought something from them,
yeah, right.
or somehow that reversal, I wonder how much that would be, like 85 hundredths of a cent every 40 clicks or something.
Yeah, I'd take that.
Yeah, be ridiculous.
But the point is, I try not to put any information in if I can. I think as a guest in like sites and stuff like that, and
Right.
try not to enter anything, or I'll change my name.
Well, Pete, you use your phone, right? You have a computer.
No,
laptop?
no, I don't have a laptop.
So you must
No
put,
shit.
Yeah.
So you put your
Cool.
you shop online, do it on your phone.
Yeah, and like, so I've been using, I use the computers at the library sometimes too,
Right.
if I need one.
Mm-hmm.
But like for
Yeah.
email and everything else, I can do like off my phone. I don't really feel like. I've been shopping at laptops, obviously, and then like what you were just saying about ads and stuff. I'm like bombarded by Dell right now for deals and everything that's coming up,
Right.
and even
Dell, they're
Yeah.
still doing computers?
yeah, and I think they do. From what
Still
I've kind
paying
of
off
heard.
those ones from the 80s.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, right. The ones
Yeah.
you didn't have to pay for.
Yeah.
And then like a year later, it was like wham.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it sucks, doesn't work.
Like the brick.
But Dell still makes a bunch of computers.
I
man,
think so.
for sure.
And they do good
Yeah.
computers. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm just
Yeah.
more like talking about like the shop on my phone.
Mm.
It just seems like it seems too small.
It-
Just be able to like if I'm looking at my phone, say I
Yeah.
would like I would.
It like it's I don't. Yeah, but so my
But I
housemate
do
Kev
it.
has one. It's a
Yeah.
laptop too if I need anything, right? But
But I'm just saying, like when you enter stuff on your phone, like it's got like your Wi-Fi, it's got everything, like it's got
right
your
there.
phones,
Yeah,
your phones
yeah.
and everything too. So it's like you're just giving away your data all day.
I like
Everybody
whenever
has
you
that.
get new apps and shit like that, you can kind of say don't allow to send you notifications and don't do this,
Yeah.
because then you don't like
That's true.
agree to all this stuff. Because then it kind of like, I don't know,
It's
if it limits or kind of restricts it at all. But I kind of feel like it's
Who says, yeah, please send me notifications? Does anybody say, keep me on this mailing list?
I think most people just don't realize they're not opting out.
yeah.
But once they get stuff,
Yeah.
like they're not like, oh, good, thanks for this. Like no one wants.
Well, people do
unsolicited.
want like
Maybe
sales.
maybe they got like
They wanna
nothing
know when
else
there's
going
sales
on.
going
I
on.
wonder what the click through globally on all email
Do
marketing.
you remember how sad the Joker was when he didn't get mail? Like so maybe he just like signs
That
up
was
for
real
shit.
mail
Yeah.
too.
And he opens it up and he's got like loads of stuff. I'm like, oh, look how
Joker.
this is so good.
That's a good movie.
But
But I don't sign up for stuff, and I still get emails.
yeah,
Like stuff you're like, I already subscribed.
Yeah.
It's a disaster.
so
right there.
I think what we're saying is like Cambridge Analytica. They kind of we talk about maybe having 3 or 4 like kind of platforms that we use regularly.
Yeah.
But these guys are like talking about like everything we do, and what they do is they pretty much build like this picture of you, and then they can
Wow.
Target you.
target you exactly.
Yeah, exactly. what
Target
you're
me.
doing. Target me.
Target me with aggressive
Hard
like
target.
fucking
Yeah.
shoe ads.
Yeah.
I buy shoes all the time.
And-
Yeah, I
and
just bought a pair online yesterday.
Yeah, I love shoes.
Yeah. I bought stuff on Amazon today too, and I feel bad about it.
Didn't somebody just die in Amazon? What
Sure.
the fuck?
Like the
Not
working
the-
there.
Yeah.
Not the
Yeah.
like
What
Not
was
the
that
rainforest.
crazy
Something
thing?
like that, the rainforest too.
They wear like weird bracelets in the warehouses
Just to
where
attract them.
if they go the wrong way, it like fucking buzzes them.
no way.
Really?
Oh yeah, dude. The people
That's
that
not
drive like the
true.
forklifts and stuff, yeah, they wear
Really?
things, and if they're actually going in the wrong direction, they get like a
A
buzz
buzz.
shock.
So they turn around.
It's a really good way to learn your lefts and rights pretty quick, isn't it?
Is, that,
you know,
is, it
it's
gonna,
like-
is it like just? It can't be like electric shock. That's torture, man. Did somebody
Apparently, if you jump out the window, though, it doesn't buzz.
just- right. The velocity is too fast.
Yeah,
That sucks, man. If that's what's going on.
that's what's. I mean, listen, I just heard that from a person who said it was real. so my source is not solid.
Right.
Yeah.
That news headline
Did they
is-
work there or
Well, they just this is person. I'm gonna go say that they're credible.
okay?
They're a credible person. They
Sure.
they listen to things, and they said that's
Right.
it's a legitimate practice at their warehouses. Buzz
Huh.
wrist buzzers.
Really, eh?
Yeah.
Like, remember those things they had when you were a kid? And you like you shake someone's hands, like bzzz, it just shakes inside. It's
Yeah.
gotta be something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
Can't like electrodes going into your skin.
We used to shock each other with barbecue lighters all
Yeah.
the time. Bzz,
Barbecue. Oh yeah,
the
for
long
electric.
ones.
Oh.
Just hit the thing.
I got that like that blue
Yeah, that
USB
thing.
lighter. That thing buzzes you for sure.
Yeah, dude, I tried to smoke that one hitter with that once,
Oh.
and I shocked myself.
Oh really?
Remember last time I was
Oh,
here?
the metal.
You're like, yeah, I think
No
it'll work,
way.
man. I'm like,
Yeah.
duh.
That's sorry. I forgot about that. Let's try it again.
Yeah.
Yeah, Peach, try it.
No.
Yeah,
I don't know if I want to.
It seems weird to use electricity to light stuff. Like, I mean, I know it works, but it seems weird to like.
Yeah. Well, it's like microwaves and stuff too.
Yeah, but that's heat. I mean, like, send electrodes through your into your smoke. Seems weird.
Does seem weird.
It seems like fire should be, if it's burning, it should be fire.
Yeah.
Right. If you're
Like a
gonna
like a wildfire.
if you're gonna start a forest fire,
You got to do-
kill a bunch of bees.
Yeah, yeah. Do a wildfire, not a regular fire, but a wildfire.
Not using like a taser lighter.
Yeah, exactly. But that's. Should we talk about the frustrated dolphin?
Yeah, I don't know if that one's actually true.
Well,
Sexually frustrated dolphin forces closure of French beach.
I was patrolling the shore and just
How do they designated that as that? Like, how do they know it's sexually frustrated?
it was being a little bit aggressive,
It
like you
told
know,
them.
like yeah, exactly. It's like I haven't had sex in 6 months.
yeah. He was like,
I'm over it. I'm
"I
gonna take us
fucked
out on
up."
somebody else.
Yeah,
No, that didn't happen.
it didn't happen.
But that's in our story, and how we maybe they swam up to him.
What are you
and
pouring there, man? You got some gin? What do you got?
Some water. You want some water?
Yeah, I'll have some water.
You want some water, Pete?
I'm good. Thanks.
You want some water?
He's got his headphones in. That's I don't have to.
Yeah, this is full on just French water right here.
Oh yeah, it is. Seltzer water.
Yeah.
There was a time like maybe 10 years ago where I said I'll never drink carbonated water. I thought it was the dumbest thing ever. Now look at me.
Like, do you guys like the taste? Like, I don't like it.
I do
I
now.
don't like-
It took a
Gotta get
bit
used to
though.
it.
It
Yeah.
did. It did take a bit.
You gotta get used to it for sure.
I don't know.
Um,
People are
I'm
like, oh, you
grow-
should buy a soda stream. I'm like,
Growing up,
I
man.
just like regular water. What's the benefit of
nothing
carbonated?
really. Probably some like gas.
It's actually not good
indigestion.
for you.
Yeah, I drink until I drink really anymore.
I'm sure it's not bad.
I've
Actually.
googled it. It's fine.
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't know.
well,
I just feel
okay,
like-
good. Google said it was okay. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
cool. Yeah, good.
Yeah, I googled it. A couple
You went
times.
the internet? That's
I've googled
yeah,
it like 3 or 4
sick.
times, so I've seen different results.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Good.
Yeah,
Good.
I've
But-
read a few.
3 out of 4 times it was good, right? It was just
Yeah.
that one time.
Yeah,
Dude,
Is
it's-
it, Jake, it's like, you know,
it's good for more. So if you wake up in the morning with like just like pasties over in the morning, you're just like kind of like morning breath.
Oh, a little bit of.
Chug back a bunch. It's like totally like whoa, yeah. You ready to
Yeah.
roll?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty good that way.
Oh, dude.
what is it?
I drink lemon water first thing in the morning.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I like it. Like makes my eyes water. I'm like, oh,
Oh yeah. No, you just do weird. You start to do weird things when you get older. You just,
lemon
like,
water, just straight up lemon and water.
Like.
Is this what I have to look forward to?
Like,
is
it's
this
like warm
like
lemon
idiot.
water.
I'm not old. What the fuck are you guys talking about?
What? I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, here's an example of how old I am. Today, when I went to the spa, I accidentally tried to use my museum membership instead of my spa pass.
Really?
Yeah. I
You
just
have a
I
muse-
felt so.
You have a museum membership.
I have a museum membership.
That's probably the funnier part then.
It was cheap.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
You have
it
a
was-
pass everywhere, dude.
It was like $80 or something for a year.
Seen you
And you
coming?
can go to
Oh,
any
you
of
mean-
the shows. Like,
The Odane.
yeah.
So I thought it was like the Whistler Museum. I was like, you have a pass
No,
for that?
Dane.
Right. Sorry. That's
And-
that's not funny. That's
And you can go to free yoga on Friday nights.
Right. I remember you told me that.
Yeah. It's
Pete, we
it's
should get
cool.
a pass there.
You
65
should get a
bucks.
pass. And that
Um,
museum's cool.
And you get invites to places. My
Mhm.
buddy of mine is a caretaker there, lives there. Yeah.
Yeah, we
Andrew-
talked to
Andrew
him the
Bella.
other night. Yeah.
There's a little suite in that place.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Get out.
He lives in there. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
And
that's
he says
weird.
it says like it's like sick too. It's like
Like night at the museum type stuff.
Well, he said it's
Things
like
that
a
come
awesome
alive.
place.
awesome place too. Yeah, yeah.
Really well built, like nicely done, right?
Where does he enter? Down the bottom
I have
there?
no idea where it is. I
Dude,
don't know.
that's
Did
so
he- did
cool.
he
lives
say-
in the village?
No, but
It's in
I-
the parking lot.
Yeah,
Like,
but didn't he say it was like up top? Wasn't
Yeah,
it
I
like
don't
above it all?
remember.
Yeah, we should get that guy on. I
Oh,
want to talk to him
shit-faced.
about this place.
Yeah. Andrew Bella? Yeah.
Is
He
it
looks
just like a one-bedroom place?
yeah,
or
he
what?
looks like Goldberg. Like literally exactly like Goldberg, but just didn't. We went to the gym maybe 20 years ago and stopped and just drank beer till now.
Cool. Yeah.
So he's just like a big. He looks anyway.
So he's
Lives-
living and he takes care of the
Security, I would imagine he mops and stuff. I don't know if he does that kind of thing.
Mhm.
Maybe he doesn't know the gym.
That's
area.
neat.
Yeah. He used to be the movie operator at the Village 8 Cinemas.
Yeah, wow, he's like sticking with the field.
Yeah,
yeah.
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 Yeah, he was a.
The place he stayed at when he was
I
working
don't-
at Village 8 wasn't as good as what it is at the
No.
Odeon.
I always wanted to work in a movie theater. I thought that'd be cool, but you kind of have to do it between 16 and 18, and then
16 and 17.
the kids that work there now are like 12. Have you been
Yeah,
down to
I
that
know.
theater?
Dude, have you seen the kids at the Creekside grocery store? They're like 6 years old, man.
It's the same at
An
Independent.
I
independent,
know,
yeah.
these kids are like, this is like illegal work, man.
Dude,
Yeah.
there is. It's like grade 8s. Like
Yeah.
13, 14
There's
year-old
no
kids
way
working
I'm
there.
that off to not think that kid's not 5 years old working behind the,
Yeah.
putting
So-
Kansas
I
City.
saw two kids. There's two young kids working at Nestor's
Yeah.
in like the little deli
just
butcher
hanging out
thing
together?
there. And the one kid was like, "No, I'm not doing it." And the other kid was like, "Dude, you're making a scene." He's like, "I don't care. I'm not doing it. I'm not clearing that up." He's like, "Dude, calm down. You're making it. All these people are watching." And he was like throwing like a 12-year-old fit
Really?
while he was working.
Because he got beat at Fortnite like just before he came to
Yeah,
work, right?
maybe.
He's like having a bad
Oh,
day.
dude, it was so funny. And I started laughing, and the other kid kept going, "Dude, please stop."
Really?
Yeah, he was begging him to stop.
Two different kids. Like one kid's like, that's funny how like the complete opposite people
Yeah,
working together. First of all, like they're like 12 or 13, whatever.
yeah.
But
That was really funny. But I guess like if you can't afford to open or you can't keep people at your
work.
Yeah, you gotta
employ
hire
kids. Only kids are
kids.
12. Yeah, living wage. But when I had a job when I was 12, I washed dishes.
Oh yeah, really?
Yeah,
I didn't think you could work.
I
at
had a
that age.
newspaper
Yeah,
route.
my-
I had a newspaper route when I was like
Wow,
8 or 9 or 10.
That sounds different.
But that still worked. But then I washed dishes at Weber's in Ontario when I was like 12. I got paid cash for the first like till I was 13.
Yeah, I don't. I think
Like
I was
$4 an hour or something like that back in the day.
16 and
Yeah.
15, like doing odd jobs. But my first real job was 16.
Oh yeah,
I think. Yeah. Or
yeah,
15.
man. I was putting in time early.
I worked at Toys R Us, 16 years old.
Sick.
Yeah, yeah.
Toys R
I was like a little bit too old for Toys R Us, but I
Did you
got
buy a
away
lot?
with it.
Did you get deals on toys?
They
Toys R
had
Us?
no
Where?
no.
Where was this
in,
Toys R
in
Us?
Belfast?
No shit.
Yeah, yeah.
There are Toys R Us in Belfast.
Mhm.
I didn't know Toys R Us's scope
It was
that
huge.
big. Yeah.
So they and then they had like it wasn't,
Now
it
we're
wasn't
getting somewhere.
Toys
Yeah.
R Us,
Yeah.
right? And then they had the Babies R Us section too, right? And then so at the front of the
Babies R
store
Us, yeah.
they had like the tech area, and that's where I
Yeah.
worked. And I used
Baby
to
tech.
I used to sell like PlayStations and Xboxes and like Wii's, like
yeah.
and
Did
all
you get
these.
deals on the games?
No, they were like it was.
What?
There was a guy, the manager of the place was like,
Corporate?
Cool guy.
oh
right?
no,
Must have been a cool guy.
Yeah, he was so cool. I'm like,
What was his name?
oh, I can't remember.
You can't remember?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. But I remember him like freaking out, right? Because like sales were down by like like 5% from the previous year, and he was like, guys, you need to get your shit together. We need to get doing this, Like I'm like, this is toys. Like you're getting far too stressed for this. Right?
Yeah, you
This is
sell toys.
Toys R Us.
Yeah, and then so there was him, the biggest asshole in the place. So was the assistant manager because all he did was suck up to the manager and then
Yeah, of course.
Right.
give us shit for like the littlest things, man. Like it was a very interesting first job because I learned a lot, right?
It's pretty cool, man.
Yeah,
I
you
wasn't,
said
I wasn't allowed in there. My parents wouldn't let me go in there.
What do you mean?
Well, it was the biggest trap ever for parents.
Oh,
Like
right.
taking your kid to Toys R Us was like a trap.
You're walking out.
It's just
down
filled with
it.
everything the kid wants, but on tons of garbage.
Dude, that place was fucking cool. when
And
I
then
was a
people,
kid.
kids. So there's a McDonald's pretty close too. So they take their kids to McDonald's and then come to Toys R Us.
Get them all jacked up.
A lot of barf too. A lot of
Oh.
sick mopping up.
Kids
yeah,
get
yeah.
so excited.
Oh,
with-
yeah,
they're all
yeah. It was
excited with a
insane.
full stomach.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't
Kids-
think there's a lot of Toys R Us's anymore, though.
No, they
No,
shut
there's-
down.
There was one in Vancouver.
Oh,
I
still?
think it's still there. I don't know.
Yeah, no, they're.
It was on Broadway or something, I think, or 4th maybe. I don't actually know.
And then I worked at a Best Buy after that. So that was my second. Like
Oh,
it,
yeah.
it was next door to Toys R Us.
Yeah,
So,
Best Buy.
so we called it Curry's. That's what it was called back home.
Okay.
Best
Yeah.
Buy. It was called Curry's.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Huh.
Yeah.
So
What department did you work in?
all of them.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was there for like
Were you good at sales, huh?
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, I kind of like enjoyed it, and then it kind of got to the point where they had a bunch of like these like financing deals and shit like that. And there's people like buy now, pay later's, and
You're just giving away their
Too
money.
complicated.
not even not even too. I'm just like it's kind of shitty. Like they the interest on some of these like
Oh, yeah.
sales and shit like that. Like it was
Price
pretty
of
fucking
the TV's
They
double.
get ya.
Yeah, exactly. You miss one payment, you're fucked.
Miss one
right?
payment, your interest rate goes up like 10% right
It
away.
was insane. So anyway, yeah, I did that for a bit, but that was yeah. I at the start I enjoyed it, made some
Yeah.
good money, but yeah.
That's cool.
Couple of rough managers.
Oh, dude, insane.
Kid
Retail.
barf.
It was
Kids, a lot of kids barf, man. It's kind of funny. They're like, bah.
Yeah.
They just don't have any reflexes. They're not like, there's no preparedness. They just throw up. They're like, bah.
but then they're fine afterwards too,
Yeah.
right? I got that out. Yeah, you're good.
Like when you're like, I'm gonna barf. When you're an adult you can talk. But kids just go bah, and then they just keep doing whatever.
Some people are like more prone to barfing too, just in
Right.
general, I guess.
People just barf.
Yeah, I'm not much of a barfer, but
I barfed. Only like a month ago, I barfed.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's
I
right.
felt really rough. I don't know. I went to the hospital and stuff, but I barfed.
Yeah, did you get like an IV or something?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was dehydrated, so I barfed.
Just like hungover,
No, I mean,
probably.
No, I was just regular over.
Okay, not
Yeah,
okay.
just regular day.
Sure.
Just over everything.
Over it.
I wasn't really hungover, just
Yeah,
over it.
just
yeah.
can't even right now.
Yeah, I can't even. Doc, what's wrong? I can't even.
buddy. We used to call it. We used to have this guy that worked for us, and he would always call in sick, but we called it calling in sad.
Call in
He would always call in sad. Yeah, I'm too sad today, boss. I can't come to work. We used to joke about it all the time.
You did really?
Well, he didn't say that, but that was like his tone every time.
I'm
It was
just
just
too
like,
sad.
oh man, I just like can't make it in. It was what was his name? Fuck, Justin.
Fuck, of
We used
course
to call
was.
it. Oh, I go out front. I'm like, yeah, I guess he's not coming to work. He's like, oh, you calling sad again? I'm like,
Calling
"Yeah,
in sad. I'm gonna do that.
Calling in sad. Too sad
That's a
to
good
come to work
idea.
today. I mean, that's a thing, I guess.
It's called depression.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Huh.
actually quite a big
Sometimes
deal.
you just get your heart
It's
broken.
actually a pretty
or
big
something.
deal. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes you get your heart broken. I don't know if you could like. I wonder. Yeah, if you're just sad. Yeah, it's the same thing as being sick.
Sure, man. Being sad, like it'll take a lot out of you.
Yeah, for sure, man.
You never had
That's
like
sad.
something bad happen. I mean, usually it's because something real bad happened. So you could say, oh, there's like
Yeah.
a family thing going
Yeah.
on. You don't
Yeah.
just say I'm sad.
What are you sad about? I don't know, man. I'm just sad.
You should be able to call into work and say you're just too sad to come to work.
Yeah, like one
No.
time a year.
Yeah, you should have 4 sad days a year.
Well, they give you like most companies will give you like personal days.
For sick days, yeah.
Yeah, they're
sad,
sad
days.
days.
Sad
Yeah.
days.
You can just call them that if you want to. Yeah. Like,
Personnel days.
How many sad days do I
take
have?
a sad day.
I wonder. They'd probably say nope. You can't call it that, so we can't give it to you.
Yeah. You know what I wish? At a lot of places you can do this when you can't make it to work. You just like click a button online and say I'm not coming to work. Like you go online and you say
That's almost too easy though.
not
It's
coming
like-
in.
No, that's what you heard of this.
What's real?
You've
A lot
heard of it?
jobs. Yeah, you don't have to call anyone. It's just like literally.
But what
I am
jobs
not
are these?
available to work today? Not like union jobs. and stuff.
Amazon jobs.
Amazon job. No, they won't let you.
You just get buzzed at home when you're
Yeah, you
know,
just
walking around
say-
the kitchen. It's like
Taking a sad day. Click.
Click.
What's the
re-
what's the
reason
for
drop down box. Not coming in today.
sick, sad.
There's no reason.
hurt.
It just says
Yeah.
I'm not coming in today. There's
I'm
nothing
not
else.
coming in.
Not applicable.
Do not
Yeah.
expect me.
I would like to have one of those buttons just for my in my bed. Just be
Yeah.
like, I'm not getting up today, and like the world just finds out. So I just don't have to do anything.
It's like the queen whenever
would be
she's in
cool.
Buckingham Palace, she puts the flag up, right?
If
You know,
you
and
could
that's how you know she's
Oh, yeah.
home.
That's right.
If
As
could
you go to Proctor's doors, like, is his light on? No, he's not in today. Oh,
No.
or you just want to talk to you. It's a sad face. Oh,
Today's canceled.
if you
today's
could, if you
can't
could
do
invent
it.
something that allowed you to force people to forget about you for a day,
Yeah.
then you could just do that and then click it back on. Your emails kind of pop in everybody's email box again. Like
Right. You're deleted for a day.
Yeah. What would you
Maybe,
do?
they'd be like, looking through your
Muted. You're muted for a day.
Yeah. What would do you think?
What
it
would you do if
change?
you didn't exist for a day?
It wouldn't change much. It's only one day because
Yeah.
tomorrow's coming. Then it would be back to normal.
and you'd have twice the amount of work because
I
you
don't
didn't do
Probably
the
go
work
to
the day before.
Like, wait a
Because you
minute.
muted yourself
Yeah.
that day, it's like, oh, well, you get all that shit to do the next day, right?
No, not really. I mean, you go to the museum.
Oh, cool,
or
yeah,
something.
because we're
Right. Go to
You
the
know,
museum or
yeah,
something.
just have like
It's like
a
Groundhog Day, only you could probably get through it.
groundhog. Yeah,
Yeah, the movie.
it's me, Ned Ryerson.
Ned Ryerson. Ned? Yeah, that's hilarious.
We joke about Groundhog Day just being every day at work, though. Like every day you go to work. So every time I go to work, I see the Blaze in the back.
It's like Inception.
Hey,
you get
Blaze, what's up? He's
Caught in
like,
the void.
Groundhog Day. All the time.
It's good. It's kind of cliche, but it's funny, right? Groundhog Day.
Yeah.
It's like when someone says it's my Friday.
Oh, yeah.
Nobody cares.
It's I don't know.
Yeah.
It's fucking kind of annoying.
Sometimes in the back, the shop will break out into a rendition of "Oh My God, We're Back Again."
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my
That's
God, we're back again.
Yeah.
It sucks to come back again, man.
Yeah.
Especially when you don't like
Yeah.
being where you were.
Am I the only person that doesn't mind going to work? I don't know. I'm like, I
I don't mind work.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I like
mind it.
work.
Yeah, yeah. I just feel like
Yeah.
You
there's
paint-
there's
You have
days.
The job of that is like, it's pretty good to paint. If you can make good money and paint,
But it's not even. It's just like go to work on. As long as the job gets done, we do it on time, right?
Right.
You know, it's
No, I don't mind.
yeah,
I-
I don't
Yeah,
mind going to work.
I think especially when
It's not the work that's the issue. It's the people.
like bring
Not
the
the
work.
people you work
Mm.
with, but people you have to deal with on a daily basis that are draining. But the work itself is fine.
Do you think there would be, like, if you think of guests that come into your or customers that come in, right?
Yeah.
Have you ever had a customer like, oh, I'd be friends with this guy or this lady? Have you ever like had that thought? Where like, oh, this guy's kind of cool. This lady's kind of cool.
Yeah, it happens. I'd say
Yeah.
it's like maybe 1 in 50.
And is it because of setting or because everyone's a piece of shit?
Well,
Gotta be like in setting and like the circumstance, right?
I don't know, man, because you deal with people that have vacation brain, and typically their operating system is worrying too much about their vacation and not enough about being a human being.
Right.
So you just like they're not capable of like a normal interaction.
Yeah, like dealing with that every day is different
Yeah.
than having a job where you go and do something, and the variables are just what's in front of you.
Yeah.
When I worked in retail or like even in food and beverage, it's tough.
Yeah. Yeah. It is tough. Every once in a while, though, you get someone that's just on the level.
Right.
They understand what's going on.
You're like, yeah, my
And
feet
those
stink.
people are nice.
Yeah.
Those people will carry you through the bad ones.
Right.
I used to find though, we used to get those customers right after a real shitty one, and
Oh, sometimes.
you'd be in a real bad mood, you know.
Yeah.
And then you're like, oh, here we go.
Yeah.
And a couple or so, like some person walks in, and you're like, oh, what do you want? And then they actually turn out to be really nice.
Yeah.
You know? And you're like, this is how it should be.
You want to hear a funny story about like service industry? So I used to, when I was a secret shopper for Mr. Blackcomb, I was in line one day waiting to get my lunch, and I was secret shopping. There's a girl in front of me, and she was a staff member of the restaurant where I was. She was on her break. She was waiting to order
Yeah.
from this pizza station. I'm behind her. The line is pretty long, and the two start chatting, right?
Yeah.
And the girl was like, yeah, I'm going on a break. I can't fucking take this anymore. If one more person asks me for a fucking tomato, I'm going to punch him in the face. She's like going off, and I'm like standing behind her. She's like,
Oh,
I fucking
yeah.
can't believe it. She's like bitching to her other timer about how customers suck. And there's like 15 customers like
Can hear it.
with us apart, like this far apart. They're listening to her. She says like, it's like Suzanne, like her new tag right on her shirt. And I was like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Like, one more fucking. She's like, I know, right? They're both. And then she's like, I know, right? Like serving people pizza while shitting on how
Customers.
shitty customers are. Like loud. Like I was like, this is
Yeah.
great. You guys deserve a 10 out of 10 on this one.
Yeah, we're lucky we
crazy.
have a back room, so we can kind of go and like
Punch
let off
something.
steam a little bit back there. But yeah, you can't show your cards like that. That's just like that's a
Give
zero
away the
right
farm
there.
for
Like,
sure,
that
yeah.
girl's a zero.
Yeah.
Life's gonna be tough for her.
I mean, I had to secret shop that day, and it was a shame.
Yeah, shame for her.
Yeah,
Suzanne.
I totally said she sucked. I said she sucked for sure.
Yeah, she's terrible.
I didn't know her name.
She's
was.
gonna watch this, and she's gonna be like, there he
I doubt
is.
it.
That's
She's-
the guy. Gonna come find you.
career.
Exactly.
Bus her
She
at
was
the
like,
rendezvous.
I had big dreams to work in the rendezvous.
I
Yeah.
didn't know what her name was, but it was probably a grumpy name.
Yeah, well, I mean, what's the thing with like people that hate their jobs is they're bad at it, right? Like they haven't figured out how to do it.
Maybe if you're good at your job, you like it. You're saying.
Well, I'm saying like if you're just working a job like that, you're just here to ski or whatever. Like,
you don't really care.
but also,
But half these people aren't even like.
how
people-
hard
some-
is it
some
to
people
just have fun with it?
Yeah.
Right.
How hard is it to have fun?
You know, it's like when you quit your job, you have 2 weeks left. The job gets super fun.
Yeah.
Like you're like I gave my 2 weeks. Now my
Yeah.
job's so fun. if you could find that somehow, you know, and
All
every day.
year. Yeah. That's like the last 2 weeks of the winter season for
Yeah.
us.
Same. Yeah. Right.
It's fun.
Like that. You're like, you know, so we're on the last leg here.
Yeah. Having
Your
fun with
coworkers
people.
are more friendly. Get along with
Yeah.
everybody more. Yeah.
Well, I try to have fun with people as much as I can,
Right.
but just sometimes people don't like that.
Yeah.
They don't
It's
like
not. It's not for everybody, is it?
No,
It's like,
it's not.
no.
It's only for
That's
some.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not here to have a good time, buddy.
No. Super serious about
Yeah.
skiing.
You're
I like to ski.
spitting someone's
I'm here to be an expert.
Yeah.
spitting someone's boot before you put it on their foot.
I don't think I've ever done that.
You're like it softens
You're like-
that
you're
liner.
like-
You know.
The guy's like, it feels warm.
yeah,
It's good.
I
It's
don't
already-
feel like. I don't ever feel like that would be like a got him.
What's that movie where he spits in the guy's sock drawer?
Oh, I don't know,
Movie's
man.
that? Levitt, do you know what scene that is? Do you know what scene that is where there's that guy who starts spitting in his brother's sock drawer? He starts spitting in his brother's socks in his sock drawer and puts it back in his drawer. No? Funny scene, man. Yeah, it's a scene in, I don't know if it's a movie or a TV show. It's pretty funny. Anyway, he just opens up his drawer, pulls socks, and goes, put them back in his drawer. It's pretty funny.
Yeah. There's other ways you can play with it. I don't think you have
Yeah.
to spit. You know, it's like
I was just
you know,
joking. I
you
didn't
know,
know- I'm not
you-
saying
why
so.
would you spit in people's socks, Brock?
It'd be
You're
funny,
like,
man.
dude, come
I
on.
didn't do it.
I don't really find that funny.
Fuck you guys, man. You guys find that funny. I didn't do it.
I like it when animals spit.
I think it
at
was
people.
Ashton Kutcher. I think Ashton Kutcher did it, actually.
Oh, yeah?
I think he spits in someone's...
He's a funny guy.
I think in a movie he spits in someone's sock drawer.
Oh,
I
maybe.
don't know what movie that is.
Well,
Anyway.
That sounds like something he would do. Yeah.
It's pretty funny to see. And the idea of it would be hilarious. I would
Yeah.
do it.
I'm sure he did stuff like that, you know, when we played sports teams and stuff like that. We did weird stuff.
Like initiations and shit.
Yeah, just like stupid shit.
Is that stuff still allowed?
oh yeah.
I think it is, but I think it's starting to.
Because hazing was like harsh for a while,
it is.
right?
I think it still kind of is, but they're
Yeah, on the
they're-
down low.
Yeah,
It's all hidden
Yeah.
now.
I think they're trying to get rid of it,
Fuck
which
yeah.
is because some of it's really bad.
Like broom handles and shit. People are getting worked, man. Yeah. For real. That's a story.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and that's just in the girls one.
It's not even that funny, but it's super funny.
I'm sure there's. It's across all.
That's funny.
Anyway,
Anyway, yeah, that's what happened. So hazing, yeah, I don't think it happens much anymore.
no, I don't think so.
It was fucking rough there. for a
When
bit.
I first started playing hockey and I like got onto new teams and stuff, they used to make me fight.
Really?
Yeah, like in the dressing room, like helmets and gloves or whatever. We put our helmets and our gloves on, and they make me like you basically fight to the death with some other guy that he picked out for you.
It was like a wedgie when I was around. It was like get
Oh,
a wedgie
no,
and go
dude.
back on your day.
As soon as the coaches left the room, helmets, gloves on, two of you go in the middle of the room and you just hammer each other.
Always the two youngest, like the two rookies.
They would just pick two guys and go, "Yeah, you guys are going."
Could it be anybody at any point? Like even the guys who pick you? Do they ever go?
Oh yeah,
Yeah, right.
for sure.
That's fair. As long as everybody gets punched out.
Yeah, as long as it's fair.
It was only crew that like the only couple guys that aren't getting to do it.
Yeah, it was.
That's cool. Yeah, that's why hockey's crazy.
Yeah,
It's like the only sport where like you can fighting is part of it, but doesn't affect the sport so much. You know,
yeah,
like imagine people were fighting in basketball, like it was allowed,
yeah.
or any other sport.
Any other sport? Yeah,
Yeah.
I
Other
don't know.
than
You can't-
boxing, obviously.
Can't change the sport too much. I mean, it's just like, it's what makes the game kind of interesting is
Mhm.
that there's like, you kind of have to back it up if you're going to be a tough guy.
Yeah, people don't fight in rugby, do they?
Not really.
It's kind of the same.
So,
thing,
well, I will say, like, you know,
Shoving matches.
yeah, and
Like those-
Sunday League and stuff like that.
Right,
Those
what are
guys
they?
will
I
fight
never,
for
you
sure.
know, I just never hear like never hear like rugby brawls. You hear like of soccer brawls,
Yeah.
like baseball.
Oh, like you mean like the fans, or you mean like
no, like like
the
like in baseball they clear the dugouts and he runs on the field starts fighting.
yeah.
I like the baseball ones because like they're just like
They kick.
wild
They
haymakers.
kick.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Everybody coming from the outside throwing punches in over the crowd.
Yeah.
And they be, you know, those guys have got a pretty good throw on them too, right? I'm sure it'll be a pretty hefty.
I wonder
Yeah.
if he got punched by the pitcher with his pitching arm. If that would
96 mile an hour to the
hurt,
face,
if that
right?
would
That's
hurt
pretty cool.
more- That would hurt more than
I think
getting
so.
punched by a regular dude without a pitching
No,
arm.
I don't think so. No,
You don't think so?
I don't think so.
You think the guy could punch? Like think like he throws 105-mile-an-hour.
You have to
fastball.
know how to punch to throw a good punch.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
I think you're halfway there though. If you can throw a ball, right? You know, you're like. kinda
Yeah,
like-
maybe okay. All right.
Okay. Well, then what if the guy with the strongest punch in the world could he throw a baseball fast? No, he'd probably zing it off into the forest.
And kill
Start a
someone.
forest fire.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
In
I'm
rugby,
not here
there's
to solve
there's
problems.
not. Whenever we used to play, it was the parents, right? They
Oh,
used to
yeah.
get in the
It's
fights.
always
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah. It's like, I think it's one of the things that actually puts me off.
Yeah.
Any kind of, it's like how frustrated some of the parents get, like, and as you're just watching, it's like, again, it's unnecessary stress, right? You know, to think that there's everybody's there having a good time, and there's a lot of parents who really
Yeah.
get into it.
Tommy's
and
mom's up in the corner.
Tommy's mom, she's like screaming.
That's my son.
I never
Yeah, well-
experienced
That lady.
that.
Well, you had that all the time in
Yeah.
hockey.
I didn't play hockey.
I remember
I
getting.
did see a video of like a hockey dad. Like,
It's serious,
yeah,
man.
exactly.
That one?
Yeah.
He walks up to the glass and he hits it with both hands and it shatters. And some lady,
yeah.
somebody's up in the crowd. She goes, "Nice one, Barry."
But like, yeah, and all the other parents are like, "Oh, really? This guy?"
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Oh, classic Barry. He's
Yeah.
like-
That's good.
It was so good. Nice
I've never
one,
really
Barry.
witnessed. But it's been bad. People go to jail over this shit.
Oh yeah.
Like parents fighting it.
I think I told a story on this one about I had to like there was like an assault on the ice while I was a referee and I had to like
Really?
I had to like almost was going to testify, like I was like got interviewed
Wow,
by the
crazy.
cops and all that stuff. Yeah.
You
Some guy
refereed
got-
hockey?
Yeah, I
Oh, my
refereed
dad
for
did
a
that
while,
for a long time.
quite a while. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
You skate like a ref?
What's that?
You skate like a ref?
Well, I was a hockey player first,
Oh,
and
okay.
then I refed.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. I just for
Is
me,
it- what's the
That
difference?
was actually my first job. Probably.
Really?
I'd make what
50
did they
bucks a
pay
game?
me? $15 a game.
Yeah.
I get
And how
Yeah.
long's the game?
hour and a half.
Yeah, that's not great.
Well, no man.
20
Oh, good. Yeah, it was 1995, man.
That's not that great.
Oh yeah, of course, with inflation and everything else. Yeah. That's
My
right.
dad did it for a
1995.
long
15
time.
bucks was pretty good. My dad was paying me $5 to mow the lawn at that point, so that was good money for me.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's pretty funny.
That's not great.
Not that great. Yeah. Yeah, referee in hockey. Yeah, like I skate like a ref. My dad taught me how to skate, so I skate like a ref.
Oh yeah, like wide stance and
Fucking arms out.
yeah.
So when I get a hockey stick in my hand, I can't do shit. Yeah.
Oh really?
I mean, I'm okay, but yeah.
Yeah, if you learn to skate without a stick in your hands, then yeah, it changes your whole thing.
Yeah, my buddy Chris was a great hockey player, and he did ballet for 2 years, in between like while he was still learning to play hockey, and he said it's a good way to learn how to skate.
Oh yeah.
Not ballet, sorry, figure skating, ballet skating,
Skate ballet.
skate ballet. Is that what it is? Skate ballet.
No.
Sounds French. Oh, skate ballet. Sounds
What
French.
ski? There's ballet skiing.
Yeah, that's
No,
just. I wonder how many people blew their knees doing that. That seems like a crazy sport.
It didn't last very long. It's cool to watch though every once in a while. Just remind.
It's tough. Some of the shit they do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah. Have you ever seen ski ballet? You must.
Oh,
have
yeah,
seen ski
yeah,
ballet. Yeah. for
Yeah.
sure. Big in Ireland.
Huge in Ireland. People love it.
Still going on.
People go crazy for
They
it.
haven't got over it yet.
The
You
dry.
remember the ski ballet just happened?
You want to? There's the Tuesday and Thursday ski ballet club.
Right.
They meet at Craigavon Dry Slope every week and
Yeah.
Just a dude.
travel the world.
Just a flat dry slope, like downtown. Do like a ski ballet like jam.
Jam. Ski ballet jam. That's what they're called.
So, well, there are certain, I'm not. Well, there's obviously no ski ballet in Ireland, but that's me and my parents.
Peanut butter and ski ballet jam sandwich.
Mm-hmm. It's working title.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm-
Super long poster.
It's yeah.
That's
No,
cool.
not. I
I'm
should.
glad to hear that it's big over there.
I should.
good.
I should probably
Yeah.
say there's not a lot of things that are kind of big in Ireland. You know, it's
No,
kind of
I
like
guess so,
yeah.
yeah.
There's just
Is
not-
wakeboarding pretty big there, isn't it?
I would no
Oh.
climbing. No
There's a
surfing.
dude I used to work when I first moved here. This guy was like a wakeboarder from Ireland. He was big there.
It's
That guy was full of shit.
okay. Maybe if there's like more than 15 people that did it, yeah, it might be
Right.
pretty big.
Maybe
yeah,
his
yeah, yeah.
maybe
Yeah.
his parents did it. And that's what
Yeah,
it is.
yeah.
Anyway,
But it's the quality of stuff in Ireland's really good. You know, like the surfing's world class, the climbing's world class.
Oh,
like
really?
everything, yeah, but there's nobody that does it.
mountain
Right.
biking. Mountain
Strength.
biking.
Mountain biking is of course.
Yeah.
Mountain biking's getting there.
Yeah.
They built a bunch of trails and stuff like that, but they are very early days with it all. But
Yeah,
We
that's cool. Fuck
We
yeah.
rode in the snow yesterday. Rode up to the snow line.
Where'd you go?
We just went and did like yummy nummy, but it was fun. It
Was there a
like
lot of snow?
snowing on us.
Nice.
Snowing?
There's
Yeah.
like quite a bit I've seen
Yeah,
for
it
a
was
couple
nice.
days.
What is the elevation of that?
Oh, I don't know. It's not very high, but
Oh.
it wasn't really much snow up there. But it was snowing while we were riding. and
Yeah,
that
it
was
snowed
cool.
like I saw like 7 to 10 flakes outside my window the
Yeah.
other day.
Yeah.
7 to 10.
Flakes, yeah. I swear to God, I was telling my roommate this. I was like, I swear it was snowing for like
it's trying.
maybe 15 flakes, but yeah, 7 to 10 flakes I saw, and yeah, that's why the same day.
Yeah.
What a coincidence, man.
Oh, dude, it's crazy.
Shit, yeah. Did
Yeah.
you see snow that day? You probably saw the snow that day.
I saw 0 flakes
Oh
that day.
man,
Oh,
I saw a 0 to 1 flakes
a
that
good
day.
day.
Yeah.
we were at Lost Lake and we were riding out and we're like, there's like a dog right over here on the road. And we're like, rode up and like, oh, not a dog, coyote.
Oh,
really?
Like middle of the day,
Didn't do
hanging
anything.
out on the road, and he's
Yeah.
just looking at us. He's like 10 feet away. We're like, hey, coyote.
How come everybody says hey and then the name of the animal? It's like hey bear,
Hey, bear.
dog.
Well, what are you supposed to say?
that's what they're called.
hey coyote.
Yeah.
That's- I
And
don't
then he just kind of checked us out for a bit.
a
And then he
good
just started running towards like Lost Lake Park where there was a bunch of people walking their dogs. So I was like, oh, let's get out of
Yeah,
here. Let's
attack
get out of here before something stupid happens.
We have to see something get eaten by this coyote.
Yeah, this coyote eats somebody's fucking like pug.
Ew. You know what's crazy, man? How many animals get murdered on the highway? When I go across the island to go to work, that highway, between like Nanaimo and Victoria,
Mm-hmm.
there's like dead animals there all the time, like deer,
Yeah.
and like it's super narrow, so there's nowhere for them to go. Like they just get bounced around the medium. It's fucked up.
Yeah, there is a lot of deaths on that road for sure.
Yeah, the Malahat's crazy.
Yeah, it
That
is.
highway. It's on
Yeah.
the island. It's between like Nanaimo and Victoria.
I've never went down. So
Yeah, so
I've always went north from Nanaimo.
It's kind of like a little pass over.
I've only driven
It's
it once,
narrow.
but it's gnarly. It's
Oh really?
Well,
It's
and
dangerous.
It always gets closed down. It's worse than the Skeetus Sky, and it's like
Yeah.
not even like snow. It's like it's just always accidents that shut it
yeah,
down.
like rain fucks that highway up. It's just crazy. Yeah.
I remember them like growing up down there, and like it would shut down all the time with like fatalities.
Yeah.
When they take the Malahat, you're like, yeah, oh yeah. Everyone
Ooh.
seems to say that word.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It's a
Beauty
rough.
drive though.
What's that?
It's a nice drive.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, it is pretty cool.
Oh, wow,
It's a
since I've been
unique.
out there.
It's a unique view of the coast.
Yeah,
Unique New York.
dead animals though.
Lots of them, and lots of car fire squares.
Yeah, cars. Yeah, they
Looking
burned
like
into
the
the
remnants of
pavement.
car fires. I'm like, dude, there's
Yeah.
I've seen like maybe 10 in the year and a half I've been driving back and forth over there.
Really?
Doesn't sound like a lot, but doesn't sound like a little bit for
No.
car fires. You just see the square. on the
more
road.
than
maybe it's not that, but I just see
like
these-
7 to 10.
yeah, 7 to 10, yeah.
Cool.
But like you see like these burn marks on the side
Yeah.
of the highway.
There's been a few.
It's like snowflakes.
See the sky. I remember that Lamborghini. I drove past it while it was on fire. Do you remember that one? It
Oh,
was like a bright orange Lamborghini.
Yeah.
yeah.
And the boat recently too. You
Oh,
guys
yeah, the
see-
boat.
Yeah.
Oh, that was pretty funny actually. What the fuck's that about? That boat pops off that guy's trailer.
Yeah.
That
Oops.
sucks.
Yeah, that's a bummer. You're not getting that back on.
That boat is.
Yeah.
I'm actually telling you, like, whoa, you're driving by,
Yeah.
your boat just goes bunk.
I saw one on the connector, like from Kelowna, like the Coquihalla,
Yeah.
and there was somebody's like fifth wheel fucking came off the truck and hit the ground.
Oh man.
He was pulled over, like the whole family, like everything. I'm like, oh, it was like
No,
Friday
right.
afternoon, like heading away for the weekend.
Ruined.
I'm just like, oh, I don't even know what happens from there.
Cotter
What do you
pin.
do?
That's all it was.
Yeah, yeah, one O ring.
Cotter pin, yeah. Darlene, did you put the cotter pin back in? Yeah.
Yeah.
I have never seen an accident like that really much. Like highway stuff. Oh. Yeah, I saw one pretty bad one actually, but it wasn't like just a car flip.
Oh yeah, I had
Yeah.
a car flip too
Guy
in
was
front of me.
fine. Yeah, really.
Yeah, some lady passed me on that like super dangerous section, just past Lions Bay, the double windy section. She like passed me in the rain around the corner and then lost control, flipped, and over the other side.
Shit.
But in towards the rocks, not over the edge.
No, like towards the edge, but there was a barrier on the other side.
Oh, right.
But at that time, there wasn't the median going through the middle. It
She
was
made
just
the-
like a fucking garden.
Right. The garden.
And she flipped over upside down. I pulled over. Another guy pulled over, and we like got her out of the car. Like,
Wow.
The whole thing. Yeah.
Jeez.
Crazy.
And then I left. She was fine.
Yeah.
I left.
Wow. I've seen a few accidents on the highway. I see people like mostly just spin outs.
Yeah.
Nothing bad. Nothing too crazy.
Yeah. Spin outs. People drive fast.
Yeah, but I think car fires are crazy, man. I don't know how they happen. I'm like,
Well, I had an Australian friend of mine who was coming back. He was visiting Kelowna with his brother, and he goes like, he's like started to smell something. He's like, what the hell, right? He looks out the back. There's like a bunch of smoke coming out, And he's like,
Really?
holy shit. So he pulls over, him and his brother. And they pop the hood, and the car's on fire.
Wow.
And obviously they step back, and then
can't
it
put
it just went up.
Watch
and that
it
was
go.
Exactly. Nothing you can do, right?
Jeez, man.
So yeah, it was like an old Subaru.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So,
I wonder.
but he's like, yeah, everyone was like, I think from what he told me, everyone was fine up to the point where he saw the smoke,
yeah.
and he was like, oh,
Yeah, I
pull
think
over,
that's
check
the
it out. But
case.
then it was like it was on fire, and
I wonder what's
Lots
like.
of stuff going on in there. I guess that makes a case for having an extinguisher in your car or something, right?
Yeah, no one has those.
No.
I mean, some do.
nerds, yeah.
Nerds do.
And you got a fire extinguisher?
Yeah.
What an idiot!
Yeah.
Like
You got a
like
fire
a-
extinguisher and bear spray.
You look like a guy who has a fire extinguisher in his car.
Fireman Sam over here with a yeah, get a life, dude. And we're all laughing about this now until our car's on fire on the side of the highway, and we're like, damn, I wish I had a fire extinguisher.
Car's on fire. My buddy had a car blew up in his driveway. He said.
Yeah, my brother's car just like burst into flames for no reason. Old
Really?
Volkswagen. Yeah.
Spontaneously combusted? Is
Yeah.
that
Yeah. Yeah. It just
Spontaneous.
started on fire.
What do you guys think about spontaneous human combustion? You ever seen that documentary?
I have. There's a couple of cases where people just
Really?
Uh,
You haven't heard of spontaneous human combustion?
no. Is it like the title?
No, it's a thing. Spontaneous
Yeah,
human
I know,
combustion.
but like it's the title basically.
Of the
People-
movie?
People
I don't
just
know what
start
it's
on
called.
fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I don't know.
It
But
happens.
then they burn like it'll be like a lady. She'll be just like cooking or something, right?
and then she sneezes.
Yeah.
So she'll catch on fire. Then they'll be like they call it candling, I guess. So it's kind of like your fat just burns and slowly molds, and just so you wish to be like a like it burns like so you don't burn fast. You burn super slow,
It's a slow burner.
and then it'll be like your leg will be left because it'll go out before the time it burns your leg off or something. So there'll be like one leg laying there, just completely burned. Everything else just a charred shape.
Like the
It looks like there's no struggle. It's like instant I don't know.
Combustion.
Yeah.
well, it's not a bad way to go, I guess.
Making dinner.
Imagine it
Stand
started
to-
right here, like on your nose. You're like, what? And it just went away. That would be a crazy way to end, right?
Yeah.
If all of a sudden your nose caught on fire, you just went, and you watched your just.
I
Imagine
don't think
you
you'd
were
be unless you're standing in front of a mirror. You could watch it then, right? But that's
Or you watched it go like this.
that's like
You're like, what? And all of a sudden you're like, comes up from your legs. All that's left is your head. instead of
I
a leg.
probably think I was a superhero before I thought I was dying.
in
You know what I mean? I'd be like,
Inferno.
yes,
Yes. I'm alive.
woo! I start trying to throw fire.
But
Oh no, I'm on fire.
I think it's a lot of people like who maybe
it's always the documentaries are always about British people.
yeah
It's-
they're
it's all-
they're definitely they've got a higher
They
tolerance.
combust.
They combust a lot easier than
Yeah,
North
spontaneous.
Americans.
Yeah.
It's to do with the elevation. I think.
and the food.
Well,
lots of
fat
um,
smolders.
fish
all-
and chips, right?
Yeah, bangers.
Lots of fingers.
Yeah.
Lots of fingers.
Lots of
vinegar.
what? What did you just say?
What?
Fingers.
Lots of vinegar. That's what I meant. I don't know.
Oh,
Is it-
vinegar.
Lots of bangers.
Lots of bangers.
bangers.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But
Is banger just sausage?
Yeah.
Is it a specific kind of sausage?
Well, yeah, it's
Uh,
like breakfast sausage.
sure,
Sort of.
regular
Like
Right.
what you would call breakfast sausage here.
Bangers.
Bangers.
bangers and mash.
It's way
Yeah.
better.
And there's
better
always
name.
there's those guys like
Yeah.
it's like we drop bangers, you get mashed. You ever heard
Yeah,
that?
yeah.
That's
Yeah.
pretty funny.
Yeah.
Really good.
What's that from? Bangers and mash. That's
It's like a night.
editor, ski. Is a snowboard editor or a ski editor or something? Bangers and mash. It's gotta be
I mean, my grandma was British,
cool.
and so she used to make that like all those British meals. We used to get Yorkshire puddings and like all that, like that really good, like buttery goodness.
Yorkshire pudding. Is that what they make
Oh,
after
dude,
they make
so
steak
good.
and they use the fat and everything goes after and it makes like that.
Yeah, it's like a puffy
Yeah.
pastry.
That's
thing.
like a pastry.
Man.
And then you like open it, you put butter and gravy in it.
That was so good.
Oh, dude, I would crush those things.
Oh, I want to make something.
I literally eat like a dozen.
It only
of them.
it only made it when they made beef for some reason.
Yeah, it was with roast beef.
Yeah.
Usually, yeah.
And here's for the longest time, I never liked them.
But like,
it's so good.
it's
Yeah,
one
yeah.
of my favorite.
I wouldn't even
things
eat.
of
I'd
all
only
time.
eat that.
Yeah.
And horseradish.
Oh, not the biggest horseradish.
Some mustard, like mustard.
Mustard would be great.
Mustard's always good, but
Yeah, dude.
I remember being a tough kid. Like, and
Yorkshire pudding.
my dad had the horseradish he would eat all the time. And I was like 8. He's like, I'll give you $50 if you eat that whole thing. He was like this big. I was like full
Did he give you-
tablespoon
Yeah.
in, destroyed.
Yeah.
In bad, green. Oh yeah, like the whole
Could you
thing.
eat that now though? A full tablespoon of horseradish at once? It's not that bad, is it?
I don't know. I guess when you're not used to
I
it.
never
it is.
tried.
like if you took a whole, I'm just trying to think of the taste of this horseradish and a whole tablespoon of it, like heaping, put it in your mouth. That'd be pretty fucked up, actually. I don't think that'd
Yeah,
be
that
good for you.
was not a pleasant experience.
Right.
I immediately regretted it. Yeah.
Yeah, did you get $50 for it? No.
I don't know.
Not
I
even
had
for
to eat the
trying.
whole
Didn't
thing.
didn't I didn't give you even $10 for
I
even trying
mean,
it. Right?
to be
You know, it's
fair,
like-
you know, it was a dirty trick by my dad because he knew I wouldn't do it.
It's like, don't
It's
hate
like
the
it's like
player,
that
hate the
it's like
game.
that cinnamon challenge. We should start a new one. We should do the horseradish challenge.
Yeah.
Right,
Eat
and
a
then
tub of horseradish.
Eat a tub of
Oh,
horseradish, and you could be cool if you can do it. It's like a cinnamon.
The cinnamon
challenge.
one's dangerous, man.
I've never
'Cause you're
done
like,
that.
because you breathe it in, it goes. You get cinnamon in your lungs, and you just pretty much have to deal with that till it goes away.
I don't think I
That's
would
fucking-
do it. Have you tried it?
No,
I
It's
haven't.
just- I
Do
don't
you
think
got
it's.
cinnamon here?
Yeah, I got a bag of it. There's no way, anyways. I'm not allowing you.
Just like all over.
Because I think what happens is you cough and then you go, and then you breathe it in, and I'm pretty sure your lungs just get falls in there. You just fucking
Yeah, I
That's what
have
the
no
problem
interest.
is.
But it's funny though.
Everyone that I've watched, yeah, it is funny every time. It's
There's
funny
the
because
ones-
everybody's like so innocent. They're like, oh,
I can do this, no problem. And you're like,
Yeah.
you're such an idiot.
I like when people try to eat a pepper. Like this is the
ghost
fucking
pepper.
devil's ass
Oh,
pepper from like Tucson, Arizona. And you're like, let's eat it.
You ever see the one with the two chicks and they have like the panic
I
attack?
can't take
Yeah,
it.
and
Yeah.
it, like one of them gets oxygen and shit like that. Like you think it's like yeah, and it's
People are
like
freaking
yeah,
out.
yeah. And then there's one I watched with a guy, and he dubbed what was happening. Like so, he ate the pepper and it kind of kicked in, and then he played music over the top, so you could see it was like his facial reaction. I'm like this, like
Yeah.
he's like he talked about it after. He's there like chugging like milk, like, and it's just
Yeah.
not working for him. But hey, you know whatever you're into, right? You know, good for you.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah.
If you want to eat a pet, yeah, go ahead.
I think
I'd
we should
never
like
do it.
the mayo eating contest.
Mayo?
Yeah, people eat, just have a bowl of mayo and eat it.
It's weird.
It's fucking it's weird, but it's true.
Well,
There's
like
butter eating contests, man.
butter too.
Yeah, people just eat spoons of butter. What is wrong with some? I don't know.
Ran
Like,
out.
whatever.
Ran out of stuff to do.
I would need, like, if someone's like, if you're the best mayonnaise eater on the planet, and you're like, we want you to compete, I'd be like, well, I can't. I'm not doing it for $500. If I have to win $500 to eat a whole bowl of mayo, I'm going to do that. But like, you know,
Maybe you could get sponsored by the Mayo Company too, you know, and then you know make some royalties.
20
You only
grand,
eat-
maybe
yeah.
10 grand to eat a bowl of mayo.
You don't be a Mayo champ though, do you?
No, you're a piece of shit.
Dude.
You're not gonna last long in like
Yeah.
at the top.
But hey, when you're there, when you're doing it, it's great.
Yeah.
You know, top of the world,
You
man.
get to go on a podcast to talk about that time you were the Mayo champ.
Dude,
Yeah.
I would talk to the mayo
You
champ.
Yeah.
He'd be awesome to talk to. I don't know who it is.
No.
Like
He's
someone
probably dead.
Well, there's somebody next in line though. You know, whoever was next is now the champ.
No.
I wonder how many
Oh no,
people-
no.
I wonder how many
I
people-
was gonna say there's probably like 10 people who like actually
I wonder how many people go unknown as the mayo champ.
like the underdog Mayo
Someone
champ.
just never hear about a guy. Just he can eat mayo, but everybody just never hear of him because he was in the wrong place, wrong time.
It was before his time.
Spotlight wasn't on mayo eating when he was around.
Have you seen those videos, those party videos of people just chugging sriracha?
See, that's fucking crazy too.
Yeah, it's like a thing where like people are like middle of like a packed like club dance floor, and they get up on like someone's shoulders and chugging sriracha.
Wow.
Oh, it's like a full on party thing.
That's a full-on scary
Like
thing.
along
man.
with those guys that like
You have, like-
jumping into tables.
Yeah, yeah.
and
Have like a
doing-
sriracha come down like 2 days later. You know, like
It's
it's
like wasabi snooters. You ever tried that before? I've never done it, but I've heard about them. You like sniff wasabi.
Well, yeah, but it's like it's on Jackass, isn't it? Like Steve
guess
does a
so,
bunch
yeah.
of
Oh, yeah, it is too.
Yeah, it hurts him a lot. Like it's
never-
not cool.
Oh,
Wasabi snooters.
I saw a headline the other day about a woman that she was at a wedding and she thought the wasabi was guacamole, and she put it on so much, and she ended up in the hospital.
Good
Really?
for her.
Yeah, had her like airway closed and shit. Like it was.
Why
like
would
a whole-
wasabi do that to you?
I guess so.
Well, I think it's
Yeah.
more like just her freaking out. Probably
Yeah.
she's just having a really bad time.
Shit just.
She can't breathe. Yeah, you're having
The
a panic.
worst
It's also
time.
it's just a bad
This
panic.
wedding
attack.
is fucking
There's
horse
gotta
shit.
be some
Yeah.
adverse effects to something at that level of volume.
Yeah. I've watched people eat way too much wasabi, and it's hilarious.
Like, do you think you could drink a bottle of Frank's Red Hot? The big one?
No.
Like the one that's like this
Why do you
big?
have to make it a big one? Like,
Well, because the small one's, fuck the small one. It's like, that's like a shot.
If you're gonna do it, yeah, you want to be the world's best, man. You gotta.
People don't eat this little tiny bowl of mayo to win. They eat a fucking huge bowl of mayo. So,
yeah.
You think-
What would you rather have? A lot of something pretty hot, or just a tiny bit of the hottest thing? Do you know?
That's a great question.
yeah, I would probably go with a tiny bit of the hottest thing because
Yeah.
a lot of the hot stuff, you're going to shit it out for a while.
Yeah.
Nah, I
But
think
I've done that.
we no. You see, they
I can
talk
eat
about
oats and have fiery. I can eat oats and have fiery shit.
you know, it's because it's addictive, right? That's what people love about
Hot
spicy.
sauce.
Yeah, hot
Yeah.
sauce. That's the reason why you keep there's addictive
did-
qualities to it.
There
but
was
it-
a time, a couple of years, where I did have it on a lot of things.
yeah.
Yeah.
I
I'm
like
a
it.
big fan of sriracha.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Like
It's in the fridge. You use it all the time. Do you put it on eggs?
No, I don't.
No.
But I should.
I don't like hot sauce.
No, I know.
I should. I don't like hot sauce on eggs that much.
No, I'm not a big fan.
Ketchup, I'm okay with.
Like an eggs Benny with like some hot sauce. Like, you know, you go to Wildwood and you use their hot sauce they got down there.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
It seems
so
like
good.
you can't put hot sauce with hollandaise though, because hollandaise
Oh,
is
buddy,
like
I put ketchup and hot sauce with my.
On hollandaise, it's like an
dude, you
acid
don't
and
even know
base.
what's going on.
It's gonna curdle.
You don't know who the real
you're
sauce
too
is.
you're
at
too
that
far
point.
too far gone. Huh?
Well, I
Because
don't-
they're competing sauces. Because the hollandaise is supposed to be a little tart as well, right?
But yeah, I don't know. I agree. I would put ketchup on it.
With hollandaise.
I don't eat hollandaise because I feel like I eat enough butter as it is.
What's the origin of hollandaise? What's the?
It's the
where's-
Dutch.
It's Dutch.
Yeah.
Is
It's
it-
Dutch for holidays,
Yeah, they were like, this is.
and it's on the holiday to eat eggs
It's just every year.
I
they
have no idea what it's from.
eggs.
A
Yeah, yeah.
festival
Once a
called
year. And then-
Hollandaise.
and now
Is it holidays or hollandaise?
Hollandaise.
Holland, like HOLLIN or something.
No.
I don't know how
Like
it's-
it's spelled like hollandaise. DAISE. Hollandaise.
Yeah. So not holidays.
No.
no.
That would be hilarious.
Holidays.
Holidays.
Can I get a holidays eggs and
Holidays. Hollandaise.
and
I do
eggs?
like hollandaise sauce a lot though.
I don't know where it's from.
But I
I
think
don't
it's
think
a
it's
crime
Dutch.
to put ketchup on hollandaise.
I put ketchup on a lot of stuff. Yeah, it's kind of bad. Like a roast dinner. Put some gravy on there, and then
Gravy and ketchup's pretty good together.
yeah.
On roast?
I
Yeah.
don't know. I don't even like
Potatoes,
roast.
Yorkshire pudding. You know we were talking about Yorkshire puddings? You fill up your Yorkshire and then you put a little squirt of like ketchup in there too.
I
Don't
know
look
if I-
at me
I
like
don't know
that.
if I do
Dude,
that.
No,
It's like-
okay, I get it.
I don't know if I
get
do
it.
that. I would.
No, it's because I do get some looks for some people. They
No,
really get-
I understand where it comes from. You know, I understand.
Ireland, we eat a lot of ketchup in Ireland.
Yeah, yeah.
My,
Ketchup's
like
good.
my mom used to get so mad because
You
she felt
ruined
like
flavor.
yeah, kind of, but it were like
You go through so much.
oh, it was so good.
Yeah.
It was like the quintessential part of it. You would get frustrated if there was no ketchup.
Do you put
Well,
ketchup on craft dinner and mac like?
And not
cheese
not
and-
not that far, not yet.
What?
Yeah.
No.
That's it. I used to rock. I still do if I.
Oh really? Is it?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
well, I've
yeah.
never tried it.
I'm
It's
very
amazing.
selective.
Okay.
When I do it.
That's amazing. Now
Good
you
to
put a little bit of hot sauce with your
Yeah,
ketchup.
Oh,
that's
yeah,
pretty
yeah,
good.
yeah, yeah.
That's pretty good.
That's good.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you can't overdo it with the ketchup on the mac and cheese because if it gets too mixed, it becomes like tomato sauce and cheese. You got to put like a little bit, little highlights of it.
Highlights. Yeah.
Yeah, you don't want it to overdo it with the mac and cheese and ketchup.
You can put a little.
So
lemon
hang on.
there.
Sorry, my next question is: whenever you do use ketchup, do you do like a dollop in like one section, or do you do like the circular?
For mac and cheese, I circle.
Okay.
I do. I go.
Or sometimes I
I do
do
like-
hashtags.
Okay.
I do dots,
Yeah. It's good. Yeah.
and then I don't know. That's how I do my dots with the ketchup.
Really? You
I do
Oh, you
dots.
do.
splotches?
Yeah, and then I eat the spot specifically.
Now I want some.
Yeah.
I'm dying. Like, should we
And
make a
then-
roast dinner? Like, I'm very hungry.
Or I'll do like I'll do half of ones, and I'll like I have half with ketchup, half without. If I don't really sometimes I do
Mm.
like mix it up.
Yeah. Okay.
But I put mustard on a lot of stuff too. Mustard and me, we go
Oh yeah.
back.
Yeah, yeah.
We
I
go
like
back.
mustard too.
Yeah.
See all the sauces, man. All the condiments. Put them all on there.
Yeah.
Load them up.
Yeah. You know, do you guys use like dipping sauces for pizza?
No.
Like when
But
when,
I will.
d-
If
yeah,
it's
yeah.
Shitty pizza.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh no.
Do you dip the pizza in it or do you dip the crust once you've eaten the
the
pizza?
crust.
Crust.
You don't
Oh,
dip the
But sometimes if like I have a Hawaiian dipped in ranch is pretty good.
Ooh.
so you'll dip it throughout your eating experience of the pizza. You'll dip it in every bite.
No, but I'll do it. It's like a maybe. I'm like, I'll do it once and then I'll eat a couple bites and I'm like, oh, I'll do it again.
Okay. But it's not just okay. But then you're specific to crust. I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a mix.
It's like it's a nice little treat when you
I'm a
finish your slice of
mix.
pizza, right? You know,
Yeah.
you can like.
I might get a pizza after this. But yeah,
We should get a pizza. I'm definitely down to get a pizza.
Oh no.
yeah, I don't know. I just dipping sauce is weird.
Hey, here's something I was thinking about. Did you ever do this in high school? Did you ever run and tap the door frame
Oh,
like a super cool guy?
For good luck.
You did
yeah.
do that.
And you would do it style like try to like slap it.
And then you look around, see if anybody saw you, tap the door frame like it was a cool thing to do.
I still do it.
Kids still do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's still a thing.
I was,
Well, yeah, it's like when you tap like that, exit sign.
Yeah,
It was
exactly.
there were certain door frames that were a challenge for me, you know, being a little bit shorter, but whatever. You
Yeah,
kind of
me
like,
too.
but you get it
But
like,
that
and
was,
it
that's
feels
why it
good.
was better when you did
Yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah.
Because you were one of the short guy and you
You're
were
like, you
tapping.
got
Yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah.
You got it.
Believe
Yeah.
it's like,
That's actually an interesting thing. People slapping the door frames, just jumping up and touch anything.
Yeah, jump up and touch the rafter, or jump up and touch
that
whatever.
branch.
Yeah, anything. But you can't touch it.
Yeah, I can.
Yeah, right, man.
And you got like the buddy.
I touched it. No, you didn't,
You got
man.
the buddy who just
We-
like
we-
runs past it, can't really jump.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
like maybe just takes a bigger
we,
step.
we had a guy we went to school with, right, and you could make him do anything, right, you know, and it was like, Matty, would you want? Nah, don't worry about it. And he'd be like,
What?
What is it? And you're like, nah, you wouldn't be able to do it anyway. It's like, what is it, right?
Don't
You know,
even do
like,
it.
like, hey, climb around the room.
Yeah.
Sure, no problem. And then we had like these like little tiny windows, and they had like a pretty decent sill on them. So Maddie would try and climb around the classroom. You know, never could do it, but
Those one kids are funny, man. Once you can get to like do it, you know, then they
Oh,
get in trouble.
yeah.
yeah.
Had a bunch of those.
Yeah. Nah, don't worry about it. It's fine. And they're like, no, I can do it.
I bet you can't throw this across the room. Yeah, I can. But you can't. Yeah, I can. Johnny, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
Yeah. I see what time it is.
Yeah, I was always the guy trying to talk the guy into doing stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
Obviously. Yeah.
It's been an hour and 20 minutes.
Oh wow.
Oh yeah, we lit it up.
Yeah. I wonder what the ratio. Oh, damn it, man. Damn
Ratio
it.
of.
These noises is to regular no noise.
Yeah.
I'm always like grabbing the microphone.
Well, it's hard not to. You get a little fidgety.
I remember
Yeah.
when you had like the protectors too.
Yeah.
I would
Screens.
I'd hit that all the time. Screens.
Dong.
Thank you.
Yeah, they were kind of
Dong.
annoying, and then you see this big patch. I got told like, "Hey, nobody can see your face. That's why I have the video."
It's kinda rude.
Do you stub your toes a lot? Or hit your hands on
Not
like,
in a while, actually.
You know what I've noticed?
Thanks for that. I'm gonna get worked tonight.
You know what I noticed now? My hands run into things a lot now.
You
Like I'm
really?
walking and I go to walk around a corner. I'm like, bam.
It hurts.
Yeah.
The top of your hand hits
I
something.
smash my knuckles all the time now.
There's
It never
nothing
used
there.
to happen.
Yeah, I never do that either. Maybe you just got loose arms, man.
And not my feet though. My hands. I'm just,
Maybe
like,
you-
whacking them into stuff.
You know what could be happening? You're over the years, you've learned to really protect your feet from stubs, and you've neglected your hands from hitting your hands.
Nothing worse than stubbing your toe.
Yeah. Oh, dude. When your like baby toe like touches your heel, you're like you're like you don't never.
You don't even
go
wanna
that far.
look?
Yeah.
But I love it. It's how aggressive people get and how angry people get.
It feels
at
like the
happening,
couch
you
is still attached to my
Yeah,
toe.
yeah.
It hurts so bad. Yeah. I
know?
don't
You
know.
nothing you can do about it.
But
Right?
vice versa, watching somebody stub their toe is the funniest.
Pretty
thing.
funny because you know it's nothing wrong. Like that, like you, in the moment, no one can thinks it's all good. But if you see somebody else, you're like, oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. You laugh like our buddy Jeff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I stub on your fucking toe. You know what hurts a lot is hitting your shin off something.
Oh, shins are the roughest.
Fuck, man. Like even just somebody kicking you in the shin.
Or like in a Charlie or something.
I never really
Yeah.
had a Charlie horse. I don't know. I mean, I've had.
I walked into a table recently at
Yeah.
work because I got all their shit and I've been redoing a ceiling and it's like I was rolling. I was like this and then I went boom and I went fuck right into the like you know the soft part of the knee. like, right?
Yeah, hit the right spot.
And I, like there's nobody there, right? And it's super quiet. I had some music on, but not like super loud. And they're like just cursing and swearing and going off. And I'm like, if anybody could hear or like see me right now, they'd be like,
Yeah.
what the hell? man?"
Casualty
What
of-
is
Exactly.
going
Yeah,
on?
yeah, relax, dude.
You know what's funny when you hit a bone in a spot where you're like, that just separated my elbow. Like you hit a bone like right in like between the two bones up there. You're like, is my elbow gonna fall apart now?
And if you get that burn, you're like, ah.
That weird like kind of like
I get it like down your fingers and
Yeah.
stuff like that, and you're like, ah,
It's
shit.
tingling?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Well, that's,
yummy. I hate
Yum.
that.
Yeah.
Cool.
Cool.
Well, what should we do?
Should we wrap it up?
Yeah, I'm down.
Go get some pizza.
Yeah, we're gonna
Wanna get
each
some
have
pizza?
our own pizza.
Yeah, sure. I had 3 pieces 2 nights ago.
Oh yeah, I haven't had pizza in a little while. I'm due. I'm gonna get some sauce for dipping.
But
Oh
the
yeah,
other-
we're gonna get some garlic
the
sauce
place
for the
is
crust.
closed.
What place?
Oh,
Function is
function-
closed.
For, yeah, functional pie.
That's where I was gonna go.
I haven't eaten there yet either.
Oh, it's not open on Mondays too. I think too. so-
Monday or Sunday.
Yeah. Anyway,
Anyway,
there's
cool
other
boys.
places.
Good chat.
Good chat.
Pizza time.
Thanks
Yeah.
for having me.
Yeah, thanks for coming, Pete.
Thanks, boys.
Yeah,
Until next time. Cool.
that was super.
And break.
That's gonna get cut out of there. All right, peace.